quick introduction to the pen tool, probably one of the most used tools in Photoshop apart from the brush. It's very useful for a lot of different things. The pen tool here, this is where it's located, and yeah, it's used for vectoring mainly, like the character here that I did not create, and other things like that. You can use it for adding shading to your things, but I'll show you that in a sec. Anyway, when you click the pen tool, go to the top, just under File, Edit and Image and all that. Yours should be highlighted on Shape Layers. Go to the one next to it on the right and click Path Layers. If you do Shape, obviously, if I do that, it would be a shape following the lines, okay? So I'm just going to get rid of that. So if that's the problem you have, you're on the wrong one, go to that one to the right, and it just does selection, okay? We've got that done. Right, this is just snake in a chibi style. So what I'm going to do is just zoom in a little, zoom in, not zoom out, to the eye. So I'm just going to quickly use this on an eye. You see like that, it's not maybe fantastic. So you undo it, do the point, and then you will move your mouse to make it perfectly straight. Then when you're happy with that, you would click, oh, I'm not happy with that because I can't see. Right, there you go. Right, so when you've done that line, then you press Alt and you will see your mouse change to that little arrow, see? And this sets the next dot up basically. So this eye might take a few to do. Actually, this one, do one there. Move that up. Move that. There, so you can take more care of it. I'm just doing it quite quickly. Make sure you're doing this on a new layer. Then what you do is you're going to use it as a brush. So get your brush and change it to the size you want. I'm just going to show it to you, so I'm just going to do quite a big brush. I'm using about 6 pixel size. Anyway, so on the brush tool, so you've done your selection, it's like this. So what you do now is right click and then you gotta have that layer to be seen actually there. So it's right click and stroke path, okay? If you want that to be a whole color, you just do that and then do fill path, and there you go. So if you want a block shape, but if you don't want that, you will, I want to change that to black now. You right click and then you do stroke, and it just puts a line around it. You can change the tool that you're going to use. Maybe you want to use the blur, so you want to maybe blur a part of the face. You select the part that you want to blur and just does it. It's a lot easier than using the brush to blur. Some bits is easier using the pen tool, so it's very handy for things like that. So I'm just going to use the brush, no simulated pressure, and then click OK. And as you can see on my original, there it is. So I'm going to take it away. So now you've got that line there, you want to get rid of it, so all you do is right click and then do delete path, okay, and there you go. You've got your basic line there. If you want that line to be a different color, when you stroke it you change the color, the foreground color. So there you go. That's how you use the pen tool. Some other shapes might be harder to do the chin, but my advice would be take it a bit slower, and for like even a circle, maybe do quite a few more points than you usually would, so you know you've got 100% correct. Yeah, and it's used for a lot of things, but outlining is one of them, and that's what I did here. So hopefully this clears the pen tool up if you've never used it, and maybe if you want to use it, it's a very handy tool. I mean, it's a necessity to know if you've got Photoshop. So this is the tutorial for today, just using the pen tool. Brief introduction. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.